What's up guys, it's Lemon Slice and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be doing a Minecraft building challenge. And as you can guess, this Minecraft building challenge is going to be in an ice spikes biome, so we're going to be building some wintry, icy themed builds here. Now in this area I need to lay out three different things because we're going to be doing three different builds here today. The first build I'm going to give myself 30 seconds, the second build I will give myself 3 minutes, and the final I'll have a whopping 30 minutes to complete the build. So guys, I know you don't want to wait and I don't really want to wait either, so let's just do it. Let's get this 30-second one going. Alright guys, I picked out my block palette for this build and I'm probably only going to use snow in this one. Honestly, a 30-second one, we're going to go for an igloo I think. But either way guys, let's get this going right now. Okay, let's go with something simple, something completable in 30 seconds. Let's go with this. Let's do this one more time around. Okay, and then we're going to have to start bringing it in right here. All right, perfect. Igloo shape maybe. Door, can we get a door in here? All right, and then windows. Let's do some windows right here, right here, and looking okay. I actually want to switch this door around. Let's put it like that, and that's just about time. Okay. Wow. I don't really like being timed when I'm building. I like being creative, but this is something different. This is pretty simple, just an igloo, and yeah, this is our 30-second build. This is gonna be the worst one in every single type of these videos, guys. But you know, I think it's kind of cute. I would live in this, maybe. Nope. No, I would not. Alright guys, and this is the layout spot for the next build. This is going to be the 3 minute build. So I'm going to get right into it and we're going to switch over to the time-lapse method here. Let's do it. Hey guys, figured I would do some talking during this clip and explain a little bit about what's going on here. Now I decided I wanted to go with some form of tower and bring in some different types of blocks. Brought in some diorite and some prismarine, which I think looks really nice with the ice and the snow. So basically went for a small medieval tower here and added some spikes on the top and then went off to the right side of the tower and added a little extra building with a slanted roof. Now this build was a little bit of a struggle because I only had 3 minutes, but came out a little flat as you'll see I say, but you know what? It's okay for 3 minutes. And there we go. The 3-minute build is done and I hope you guys enjoy this style of building, and this is a little bit of something interesting here, something I whipped up really quickly actually. This obviously would come out a little different if I had a little more time. I mean, this is really flat here with all this, but it actually, I don't know, it actually came out kind of cool. I wish I could have widened the base or something, but you know what? It came out really good for 3 minutes, honestly. And now it's time to move on to the big one. And with a little bit of space cleared out here, we're gonna have a nice template to build this build, and again it's going to be a time lapse guys, so let the 30-minute build begin and I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to another time lapse here, and this one was 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes long was a decent amount of time to actually get a good build in. Now what I was going into this thinking right here was I kind of just wanted a box and a base layer that I could just build around, and the entrance was just going to be a nice doorway made out of the same colors as the roofs, which is the prismarine. Now you can see I really struggled with this part. I'm doing the sides right now, just putting some windows in and some blocks, and the front I just couldn't get it right. I was unhappy with it, how it looked right now. Obviously tore that out, tried to put some windows in, was okay with it for a minute, but then just looked too industrial almost. So I'm going for medieval here. Tried 3 windows and no door, didn't like that. Then I just put the door back and decided I was okay with this for now. I came back to it a little bit later though. Up here, next thing I did was added another ring, and then you see I kind of work all over. You know, I'll go back and forth, take a step back, say nah, this doesn't look so good. But this top part right here was inspired by my Cornerstone SMP series, which is more of a Greek style build. So this top right here with those pillars is kind of a Greek style. I wasn't sure, I didn't want to do another box, so that's what I did there. I added in some more diorite and some diorite walls in between those little pillars. Looking back, the stairs on the top of those could have been prismarine, but this roof on this house right here is prismarine, so maybe it would have been a little overpowering. Right there you saw me try and paste the wrong thing, if you're wondering what that was. So now I'm putting the roof on, and I added a little extra window sticking out right there, and I was pretty happy with this, and I thought this was complete basically. So I went to the back and started on the tower I wanted to build. Now I want this to be kind of the highlight of the build. I have a tower in the far back. Usually how I start my builds, guys, especially medieval ones, is I really like to draw them on paper. So I'll go and I will take out my notebook and I'll kind of start drawing away. And with this one, I didn't have too much of an idea in my head, but my drawing actually does look similar to the finished product, which is kind of funny how that works out. But basically with my towers and all buildings, I start with like a shape, add the textures, add the window details, stuff like that, which is what I just did with this tower. I added some sticking out windows so it wasn't just a flat pillar right there. I just disappeared because I went back to the front and fixed some things kind of all over the place. I added some more of these diorite walls, and that's where I started the roof right there, and I went for a different style of roof than I usually do. I kind of got confused when I was doing this. I wasn't really thinking. I started to end up using too many blocks instead of stairs, but once I got to about here, I got in my groove and figured out where to put stairs and where to use full blocks, and the top of the tower actually ended up being pretty good. So I bring it to a point, put a prismarine wall, a warped fence, and then an iron bar. And a wall, fence, and then iron bar is how I like to do the top of those pillars right there. I went out down to the bottom right, and I thought the tower and the building need to be connected by something, so I went with a diagonal build actually, which I really like doing. Added some pillars on the top just to make it look, you know, spiky like the rest of it, and then switched out those walls in the front to kind of match. Now on this left side was the last piece I wanted to add, which is another tower, but with a different type of roof, kind of just a normal medieval tower with the flat top and the spikes, similar to how we have the smaller one on the right side. And so I started just building it up in a square. I got real up close to this other building we have here, and I popped in some windows, added some diorite and some stairs to mix things up. And right here is basically the finished product. I messed around with a few other things. So you can see the front I did fix up. I ended up really liking how it came out for the most part. Definitely think it could have been a little better, but this is the finished product. Guys, there we have it. 30 minutes of building here, and you can tell my obvious style of choice is medieval. I really love castle builds, guys, and I get a lot of inspiration from all sorts of places. Medieval castles and things like that. You'll never run out of, you know, inspiration and things to find. You know, there's so many pictures of different types of castles and whatnot online. There's just so many ways to get inspiration, and you just kind of get different shapes and jumble them all together, and it comes out usually okay. I mean, I started off really rough. You probably saw the beginning here with this whole situation. I'm still not happy with this, but it was bad in the beginning, but it turned out really well, and I'm super proud of what I've made here in 30 minutes. Now, if I had more time, I would have fixed up this tower a little bit. I rushed. It's super flat, similar to the one over there. It's just super flat. I'd also have fixed this area down here a little bit, and then possibly added a second tower like this in the back, but smaller, slightly shorter. And I think that would have helped a lot. And I think, I'm not this is the main part right here. This is the problem, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe I'll come back one day and work on this, but I'm actually very happy with the build. And yeah, I mean, if I could have added a little bit of growth here, a little bit of landscaping, some more snow, maybe some leaves and stuff, it could look cool. But honestly, from far away, this looks like, you know, a winter castle. This looks like it's straight out of Frozen, you know? This is like some Disney stuff here. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Really different style of video, and leave your suggestions for the next challenge. What should we build next? Winter Wonderland, ice theme, winter castle type of theme was suggested to me by my girlfriend. So this video is dedicated to her. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you want to see next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Peace out.